4 a.m. and I'm still awake filming this vlog. I don't know why I'm even singing this song. I guess I just need some excuse to do this survey. Anyway, so I don't know why that song was in my head. My dad started listening to it. I haven't heard that song since 2005? 6? I don't know. Wasn't that big of a fan. It's catchy though. It's kind of neat. Anyway, so Nerimon survey. Got this so I can read it off. Oh, handwriting. My biggest fear. I have an immense fear of not knowing, forgetting, amnesia, anything like that. Because there are entire pockets of my life I can't remember. It terrifies me. It's the worst feeling ever. I just need to know everything. I can't stand not knowing, not remembering. I gotta write everything down, I gotta take pictures, I gotta film everything. This is why I eventually got into this. You got the Vlogbrothers, they're doing it, and I was like, that's fascinating. They can go back to any point in that history and look at what they were, who they are. And I wanted that, because I keep several journals and diaries, and I don't want to forget anything, ever. So that's my biggest fear. I guess I'm also kind of scared of needles. Like, literally, no joke, kind of faint. Also driving cars, I'm scared of cars. But yeah, my fears. Santa. When I figured out Santa was not real, the concept of Santa never really stood well with me. I don't know why, but I've never really accepted it is real. I guess I'll pick an age, like 5, I guess. That's the only... I don't really remember. Okay, I could sort of remember that Christmas. Like, I was at my grandmother's house. I really wanted Ninja Turtles, but really didn't really expect Santa, honestly. We'd get a package from my mom, and it would contain all of the Christmas gifts, and yes, I did eventually get a bunch of Ninja Turtles. I think that year also got a bunch of Nintendo games like Mario 2 and Mario 3. I've never really attributed any of that to Santa. Like, I vaguely remember my elder brother kind of trying to perpetuate the illusion by trying to get us to, like, camp out and, like, catch Santa in the act, but it didn't make sense to me. So, things that don't make sense, provided the evidence, I generally accept as not real. Best idea I've ever had. I don't know, I generally don't accept any of my ideas to be good. So, I guess any idea where I say, I should get out of bed is the best idea I've ever had. Because every day you have that choice where you can just sit there in bed and wallow, and believe me, I've been there. Just click back a few videos, you'll see. And just everything's awful, and you don't want to move, and it's terrible. And then for some reason I'll get an idea. I was like, maybe I should ride a bike. And I'll ride a bike and it'll be awesome. Tried to write books, tried to film documentaries, tried to do all of that stuff, tried to invent things. I generally feel like all of those ideas are terrible. But the idea to start doing anything, that's kind of a cool idea. I think that's basically the best ones I ever have. Embarrassing things my parents have done. Everything. No, my mom, she's a goldmine of embarrassment. I pit you up to watch King of the Hill. She is Peggy Hill, basically. So you understand where I'm coming from. My dad? He Nothing's shocking with him anymore. He used to run like naked across the house whenever he took a shower. Because, you know, he would just ditch his clothes in his room, like, cover his shame, and just run across the house, say, "No spying!" And it didn't matter if we had, like, company over. We'd just be all like, "That's our dad." Yeah, it's just not an issue for him. It didn't end up being an issue for us, but, you know, I guess it's totally an embarrassing thing. He's also a bit of a goofball, so I find that to be one of his strong suits, really. I'm not really that embarrassed of him. The last question. There's only 5 questions? This is the shortest survey ever. I hate surveys, but it's kind of easy. The career I do for the rest of my life, I like archaeology. I would want to do that forever. But then I look into like the neighboring fields of anthropology and I was like, oh, I want to deal with primates. I want to deal with humans. I want to deal with like human remains and put pieces back together and stuff like that. I want to deal with cultures. And then I just really get distracted. And I was like, oh, zoology sounds fun. I love animals. Whoa, geology. History of the earth. Wow, astronomy. Let's go further back. Things dealing with information. Like, I guess I could totally be cool with being a librarian forever. Because you hold on to like all of this knowledge. And I guess it goes back to my fears, like forgetting things. I don't want to forget anything. I don't want knowledge to be lost to anyone. I want to reclaim it and keep it and just keep it going. I don't think it matters how much I get paid. This is the Nerimon YouTube 2013 survey. It's my first time doing it. How'd I do? I don't know. Anyway, so if you want to do this, go ahead, give it a try. He encourages everyone to do it. I wasn't tagged to do it, but people tag people to do it. So I'm going to say, Sasquatch, you do it. Do I have any other friends on YouTube? My only other friend, I think, already did it. And she said, hey, why don't you do it? Even though she didn't tag me in her video. But yeah, so that's all I got. Peace out.